Hello everyone, it's the Sean Show. I'm back. I'm right here. Sorry I'm late. I mean, it doesn't matter. Most of this is for the VOD anyway. Took a little bit of time to try to set up tonight's show a bit more. I should have done it earlier, but I basically did it at the time I wanted to start. Which put me like 40 minutes behind. I was actually kind of enjoying the bit of the Prodigy as well, so there's that. Anyway, we're here, but might as well do the jingle. The Sean Show is the greatest show. Alright, let's be a bit more concise about today's episode. So we're gonna try to run through this a little quicker. I don't want to be up all night doing this. In the future, when I'm a bit more prepared, I'll go deeper into my thoughts on the games and my picks, and obviously my parlay. But let's go for the regular stuff. So, shameless plug, obviously, every time. So, Mondays, Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays are the days that I do the Sean Show. This is ep6. This is supposed to be ep6, is it not? Let me just change this. This is not right. I thought I did this. I didn't. Huh. There you go. There you go. Whoops. Oh well. I'll just change the caption. Doesn't matter. None of it matters. Absolutely nothing matters. So, Monday, Tuesday, Friday, Saturday. I don't know what days those are in your countries, but I'm in Brisbane, so I'm Queensland, Australia. That's where I am. That's what I do. So those are the days. Anyway, so Monday is going to be a review of the NFL week, because on my Monday evening, all of the Sunday night football games all of the Sunday NFL games would have been played. So we'll have our betting results. We'll have a chance to review and look at the scores and the box scores and the stats. That's how we go through and look at things. Check out the top 15 plays and maybe some of the best one touchdown from every team. I don't know, whatever video the NFL decides to put out that I can watch. Tuesdays and Fridays are a little bit of a here and there. They're a little bit of a here and there. Yesterday, what I really did enjoy was doing a breakdown of the Thursday night football game for week 6. So I think I might maybe dedicate Friday to that if the game is really good. If there's more than one game, that'd be even better. But I would really like to break down the film a bit more if there's stuff to see. I didn't watch a lot of the week 6 Thursday night football highlights before the stream. I did see a little bit, but when I was watching them during the show, I saw a lot of interesting things, and I got to talk through my thoughts with them. And yeah, I think I might dedicate Fridays to that. On Tuesday, anyway, I do want to shoehorn in some of the news stuff. So I was going to be trying to cover some gaming news and some world news, but you know, I might just dedicate it to like world news and maybe journalism criticism. And then if there's some game news, we can sprinkle that in somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, today's Saturday, so we are going to be doing our picks and our bets. Brilliant. Let's move on. Let us move on. Let's get rid of the schedule. Let's bring up the agenda, and that's about it today. NFL Week 6 picks and bets. So let's get to it. Let's get rid of this, and let's get rid of this. As you can see, I am already set up. And guess what? There's a top bar. There's a top bar up there. Let me just wet my whistle. Nice. So we got a top bar now. That way you don't need to see all the tabs. That way it's a little bit of a mystery. Just a touch. Just a tiddly touch. Anyway, we're going through our picks right now. While we're doing this, I can build up my parlay on a separate screen. So let's just prepare that and move that over. Brilliant. Okay. Everything seems to be rolling. Everything seems to be bowling. Okay, so I don't really like this setup, honestly. I'm covering up my my streaming software. It's been a whole thing. This will be fine. Okay, so what do we have? We got a game in Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Let's go! Alright, it is the Jacksonville Jags versus the Bears. Now what I'm going to base these picks off, generally how I feel about these teams. I might look into their history. When I say history, I mean last 3 to 5 games. Check out their performance, see how they might be trending. But we'll basically just be going over the injuries today. Alright, so we've got Jacksonville Jags versus the Bears. Looks like 78% of people have picked the Bears in the pick'em. Makes sense. I mean, they are kind of rolling. Who do we have over here? On the Jaguars, we've got 1 DB out. Questionable is Gabe Davis. Okay. Evan Ingram is also questionable with a hamstring. Yasir Abdullah-Neck and Daniel Thomas hamstring. Out for the Bears is a defensive line. DB. With a concussion. DB, Terrell Smith. Doubtful, another DB. Questionable 2 O-lines. Okay. This is an interesting one. We got a lot of people out on the Bears defense. We got another doubtful, and then we got another one questionable. I thought that was O-line. This is a tough one. When the Jaguars say questionable Gabe Davis knee and Evan Ingram hamstring, I don't know. I'd kind of say they'd be playing maybe limited snaps. Now the Jags do have the most experience playing in England in the NFL. They usually do get one game over there more often than not. It is considered their kind of second home territory. They got a great record over there. I'm gonna actually pick the Jags just on that, and all of these players that I'm seeing out. That's not too good. They may have figured it out last week. They may have figured it out. I'll bring this tab up here and I'll put up my NFL scores. NFL scores. Oh, that didn't fit well. That doesn't fit well at all. Okay, that fits much better. What did they do last week? 37-34. Brilliant. Brilliant. I do believe... No, I'm not. I don't have this game in my parlay, but I'm going the Jaguars. Next game, we've got Washington Commanders versus the Ravens. Who we got? Tyler Owens out. Safety. Questionable. Running back. D-line. Linebacker. I don't like the sound of tibula fibula. Out. We got DT. Malik Harrison. Cornerback. Running back. Wide receiver. O-line. Cornerback. Ooh. In the Ravens. For this game, I do have this is part of my parlay, but I've got the over. I've got over 47.5. I do have an over of 47.5. Both of these teams put up, Washington Commanders just putting up big scores. Ravens are actually rolling. I don't like all of this, these two O-line questionables. Whenever somebody's questionable, it just could mean that they can re-aggravate whatever they've got in the game and have to be taken out of the game. I am a little bit of a pessimist on that wing, but yeah, this is a lot of people. There's a lot of people for the Ravens. I kind of feel like the Commanders keep on rolling. I'm not putting a bet on here for a team to win. I'm simply going for the over, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Commanders do take that game. Next up, we've got the Cardinals at Green Bay. This looks like another trap game. This looks like a trap right here. Cardinals can take this. They did last week. There is a 1 or 2 trap games this week, just like last week. What do we have here? Cardinals. Wide receiver Zay Jones is out. Defensive line Darius Robinson with a calf. Questionable. O-line. Cornerback. Kicker. Can't remember if Matt Prater is a lefty or a righty. Either way, is questionable. Packers, we have out Devontae Wyatt, it looks like. Oh, I don't know if... Questionable. Christian Watson, Jordan Morgan, Aaron Mosby, Rashid Walker, Jair Alexander. I don't think Jair is playing. I would love to see him back. I think Romeo Dobbs, if I remember. I'm not sure if he's suspended for this game. I don't think it would be put on there. I don't think I don't know. Either way, this is part of my parlay. I've got the over at 47.5. This game is going to be just points getting scored. I do want to pick the Packers. I do also feel like this is a trap. But we're doing it. Packers at home. Packers at home. Like this. Yeah, no, let's do it. Packers at home. Let's go. Next game we have the Texans in Gillette Stadium. In my parlay, I actually have this one at Houston with the handicap of -5.5 points. So you got to win by 6 or more. This might be what shits the bed. Honestly, I do think this one might be the one that shits on our dreams. The Patriots just haven't been taking a whole lot of points recently. They've had close games. They can't get over the hump. I do believe Drake May is playing this game. So what week was this? So week 5. Dolphins put up 15. Dolphins are a little bit of a shit show right now. Niners put 30 on them. Jets put 24 on them. It was a close game. Still, it was 20 by the end of the game. And Bengals only put 10 on them. Obviously, their week 1 was not the greatest showing. But I do have a little bit of faith. If Drake May is playing, could be some turnovers. Could be some pick sixes. Could just be a whole lot of shutdown Patriots offense. That's what I'm kind of hoping for. And I'm just going to pick the Texans here. Let's have a look at the... Whoa. Yikes. Robert Woods. Kwame Lasita the second. Jimmy Ward all out for the Texans. We got Joe Mixon, who's questionable. He's got an ankle. Kurt Hinish has a calf. Derek Barnett has a shoulder. The Patriots only have the running back out, but they got a long list of questionables. I'm not going to go through all the names that we got. Wide receiver, O-line, linebacker, DB, and long snapper. Joe Cardona. That's a pretty cool name. Joe Cardona. I think this is Texans all the way. I would be smart to increase that handicap, but I'm not going to. I am definitely not going to. Next game we have Buccaneers versus New Orleans. This is not part of my parlay. Let's have a look at what we have. We have the Buccaneers. Trey Palmer, Cameron Johnson, Cameron, wow. Graham Barton, Ernest Brown, the fourth, Christian Eisen. All out. Wide receiver, O-line, D-line, DB. Questionable, we've got Rashad White. Questionable, we have Jalen McMillan. That's 3 wide receivers kind of banged up. Who is it? The Saints? Out, Derek Carr. Taysom Hill. Oof. Oof. Who is the quarterback? Who is playing? Give me one squiz of a second. I want to find out who's playing quarterback. I'm just going to look at my bet book to find out who they kind of have listed as the QB props. Spencer Rattler. I have no idea who that is. I have no idea who that is. Yeesh. Mike Evans is going to ball out. I have a feeling like Mike Evans is going to ball out. Go on the Bucks. We're going the Bucks. And that might be one that I add to my parlay, honestly. Bucks. I was looking for something to round it off to 9. It's currently at 8, but that could be the one. We'll have a look at it in a moment. Ooh, Lord have mercy. What's the handicap on that game? Only 3.5. Bucks favored. Oof. That needs to be updated. Okay, next. Browns Eagles. This feels like a trap game to me. Whoa. Whoa. None of the Eagles players are out. Holy hell. Alright, we got Nick Chubb out. Naheem Hines. Ah, man, I feel bad for Browns fans. Organization makes just dumb decisions. Dumb decisions. Who did they even beat? The Giants. Okay. Alright. If Eagles don't win this, there's something really wrong. There's something really wrong with all of this. It still feels like a trap. I just don't think team motivation is there after hearing TheShaun talk. I'm not feeling it, even though it could be a trap. Next up, we have the Indianapolis Colts versus the Tennessee Titans. At Tennessee. Do I have anything on this? No, this is one I wasn't touching until we learned who the quarterback for the Colts would be. My sportsbook is saying that it's going to be Anthony Richardson. Shane Steichen has said Anthony Richardson is the starting quarterback, and when he is healthy, he is playing. So all signs kind of lead to him playing this week. He was full participation in practice, so I'm just going to have to roll with that. And the Tennessee Titans are also still going with Will Levis. So we'll see how that pans out for them. Let's go through these injuries. So we've got Jonathan Taylor he's out with an ankle. Questionable is Anthony Richardson. He will likely play. Joshua Downs. Michael Pittman has a back. Shane Steichen did say that he was full participant in practice, Michael Pittman, and he was just like, this dude is tough, so likely that he'll be playing even though it is a back injury. O-line and cornerback, this is a game that they must win, so I'm pretty sure this Michael Pittman will play the game. And the Titans out, D-line, linebacker, and Jamal Adams, the safety. Let me just have a look at what is going on with the Titans, because they are doing bad. Look at this, 1-3. They had a bye last week. Don't know how they are coming off the bye. They beat the shit show Dolphins. How did they score this many points? Oh, Mason Rudolph played. I mean, didn't do much, but yeah. And then that's the only game that they've won. And with Will Levis, I don't really want to have to go into all of this, but 2 interceptions. I can just look up game splits for Will Levis, but pretty sure he's thrown 1 or multiple picks in every game. Yep, there's another one. Oh, he did have to play 3 very tough defenses, though. 2 ints. Now, Colts defense isn't amazing. Not amazing. It's more about their firepower, I think. I'm still going to go the Colts. Not sure if I'll take Will Levis for an interception. Would like to see these defensive stats on the Colts, actually. 1 interception, they took one away from him. Steelers. No interception on Fields. Bears. 2 wins on Caleb. Packers. Didn't take it away from Malik. Texans. I mean, it's Stroud. What are you going to do? I'm not going to look at the first game, but I will very likely take Will Levis for an interception or 2. Will Levis. Interception. Jot this all down as I go. That way I can slowly build this $1 million bet and share it out to you guys. But let's keep moving. Let's keep it grooving. We got Chargers Broncos. I have Broncos money line on this. I do believe the Broncos will win. Chargers have a ton of people just injured, and the Broncos have actually been doing fairly well. Another thing that I'm going to take on this game is Bo Nix. Bo Nix for a tud. 1 touchdown. Let's go into the $1 million bet. Yeah, I don't have much to say about this. There's just I don't know. Chargers will get it figured out. They will get it figured out, but I don't think it's this game. The Broncos defense is solid. Like it is solid. Broncos should win this one. Okay, we've got Pittsburgh versus the Raiders. This one is part of my regular parlay. I do have Pittsburgh with the handicap of -2.5 points. So I do think they'll win with 3. And here we go. I'm going with the Steelers here. Devontae Adams is still out. Michael Mayer. Not injury related, it's personal. On the Steelers side, we got Cordell Patterson out. Mike Hole. We got defensive end, linebacker, safety. Questionable running back. I do believe Justin Fields is starting. I do also believe that Russell Wilson is healthy and probably active, but I also think that they are running with Russell Wilson. Now, I'm not going to put any quarterback props on this game just because I'm uncertain of how long they'll keep Justin Fields in. If he has a blinder game, yeah, he'll stay in, but it just depends how the game really goes. I don't know. Pittsburgh Steelers fans, I mean, we're in our Las Vegas, so how loud can the Steelers fans be? I heard they travel well. Moving on. We got Falcons and Panthers. For this game, I've got the Falcons, just like everybody. In my parlay, I actually have Atlanta with the handicap of -4.5. I'll bring this parlay up at the end. I just want to go over it so I can just flash it up for you guys. What do we got here? We only got a couple people out, and then we got a shit ton of people out on the Panthers right now. Jadeveon Clowney is doubtful. Center, 2 centers out. Holy shit. This is going to be rough. I don't know what their depth chart like is, but if that is center 1 and center 2, good lord. Good lord. Let me just look. So if I look up Panthers depth chart, it might give me the NRL team depth chart. So let's have a look. Packers unofficial depth chart, alright. Bradley Christensen, Cade Mays. Who the fuck are these 2 people? Austin Coburn and Andrew Rain. They're the 3rd and 4th. Is that normal? Oh, yep. So they only have one. They've only got their starting center. Shit. Just Because they're... Oh no, this guy's out and he's the first stringer. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, so they do have their starting center. That's not all bad. They are missing a lot of players though. I still think Falcons will take this one there. A very strong team. They are a very strong team. Next we've got the Detroit Lions and the Dallas Cowboys. I actually have Detroit with the handicap of -3.5. I do believe they take this game. They are coming off a bye. I think in the last 5 years, off a bye, they're at like maybe 55 or 60%. The team has evolved for quite a while. Obviously, the first season that sorry. Oh, I can't remember names when I'm on the show. Yeah, I can't think of it. The Detroit Lions head coach, they almost went 0% on the season, but since then they've gotten very strong. It is kind of wild out there this season though. They've had tough opponents. Let's see, they only have a guard out with illness. Cowboys have Micah Parsons is out. Questionable. Okay, so I'm going with the Lions here. It is in Dallas. I do believe Lions run the ball better. They might have a better rush defense as well. So on that, I'm just going with the Lions there. I feel like they're a bit more complete team, and these guys missing Micah Parsons is kind of massive. Like I said, I do have Detroit at -3.5. Next, we have the last game. I'm probably not going to bother with this one. That I might do on the Monday night. The Monday show, yeah. It's fitting. We've got Bengals versus the Giants. In this one, I've got Cincinnati at -3.5. That was the standard. I didn't change that one at all. It was kind of surprising. I think it's just based off last week's performance for the Giants. Maybe a bit too much respect there, honestly. The Bengals, they can score so many more points than the Giants. I don't know why it is 3.5. You could probably jack this one up to 10, honestly. -10. -10.5. Yeah, you could actually probably do that and still come out good. Malik Neighbors still out. Offensive linebacker. Sorry, outside linebacker. What am I doing? Questionable. Devin Singletary. Yeah, I just don't think they follow up the performance they did last week. It's just one of those anomalies, man. Just one of those anomalies. But those are my picks for this week. So, for straight up wins and picks, I'm going for Jags, Commanders, Green Bay Packers. I'm going with the Texans, the Bucks, the Eagles, the Colts, the Broncos, Steelers, Falcons, Lions, and Bengals. And those are the Monday games, or Sunday, sorry. Those are the Sunday NFL football games. That is the Sunday NFL slate. Brilliant. Now I'm going to talk a little bit. I'm going to show you my bets. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to build up that multi. Let's build up this crazy multi, guys. I'm not going to do it on screen. I'm just going to type it out. Actually, we'll go through this as I build my multi. Let's go through this this thought process. I don't think I'll add anything from this particular game onto it. Commanders and Ravens. I will take something here. What I am going to take is touchdown markets. I am going with anytime touchdown. Who we got injured? So many people out. What I might do is I might go 2 touchdowns, Terry McLaurin. Boom. 2 touchdowns, Terry McLaurin. Anytime touchdown, it's got to be Derrick Henry. Got to do it. Could probably throw Isaiah Likely in there as well. Think I will. Next up, we've got the Packers at the Cardinals. I kind of don't want to touch. Actually, what I'll do, there is something that I want to do in this game. Packers Cardinals. I am going for a quarterback prop. Quarterback prop of Jordan Love. Passing TDs. I want alternate passing TDs, please. Get it together, man. Get it together, man. I'm going for 2+ is only $1.50. He has thrown 3 recently. This is going to be a shootout. I'm going to go for 3 tuds. 3 tuddy poos. Kyler Murray. I am not putting any bets on Kyler Murray. Sorry. He'll probably throw 2 touchdowns anyway. What's the next game we have here? Texans Patriots. I kind of in terms of props here, not a whole lot I'm thinking, man. Stephon Diggs always shits me, man. We could go Drake May for an interception. First NFL game against this defense, it's got to be. Quarterback props. Drake May. Interception. Yes. Let's keep going here. Bucks Saints. That's right, these guys are banged the fuck up. These guys are banged the shit up. I'm going with... Now he always fucks me when I do this, but I'm gonna do it anyway. 2+ touchdowns, Mike Evans. You gotta do this, man. And I don't know how good Alvin Kamara is gonna be getting through with this O-line injury stuff. And Derek Carr being out, they're probably gonna rely on Alvin Kamara. I wouldn't be surprised if he does get 2 touchdowns. Do we do it? I might just put him as an anytime. $1.99. Beefs it up a little bit. We're getting up there. Browns Eagles. I'm not touching this one for the life of me. Moving on. Chargers Broncos. I am going full. Touchdown market. Bo Nix, where you at? You getting a touchdown, boy? He always runs one in. Now we're getting up there. We only need 1 or 2, maybe 2 good odds, 3 good odds to hit that threshold we're looking for. What game we on? Steelers Raiders. I'm not going to touch this. Not touching this. I would put Justin Fields for a rushing touchdown, but I'm also not going to touch it. Now, what is the quarterback prop for Bo Nix passing touchdowns? Oh, okay. Hold on a second. Where's the alt passing touchdown? What? 2+ passing touchdowns is at 450? Holy bejeez. That's nice. Let's go with that. Oh shit. That put us up to 90,000. That's where we're at. What if I drop that down? Let's be safe. We'll make that one. Bo Nix 1 passing touchdown. That means that I need 1 more good one to put it over the edge. Bengals Giants. Come on now. Oh, hold on. This one should be nice. We'll go Kirk Cousins. Where is he? Quarterback props. Kirk Cousins alternate touchdowns. Not the greatest money there. I'll keep that one I'll keep that one in mind. But what I really want to Carolina Panthers. Give me this. Give me a look at this again. Oh, wait. Where's the Titans at? Where are the Titans? That's right. I had Will Levis. Interception. Is there alternate interception in here? I do not see it. Yes, he will throw an interception. Now I just need one more, and let's go for something relatively safe. Let's go for something relatively safe. Let's go. Anytime touchdown scorer. Let's just go to. I want to go Jamar Chase, but has he scored in every game he's played? I know he scored 2 that week. What's his yardage? That could be what puts us over the edge. Jamar Chase yardage. Not great. He's got to hit over 70 yards to do something. And I'm sure he will. I'm sure he'll go for 100. That puts us over the edge by a ton. Can we play safe? How safe? 80 plus yards. Alright. Let's do that. That's where we're at. Alright, let me jump this all down. Wow, we went real hard at the start. Oof. No risk, no reward, I guess. I just gotta set up my desk here. That way I can type this out, because I have to create it since I just created it right now. What we're gonna do is we're going to go to the final screen for the night. Whoop. Boom. Back to the Sean Show. And so we have our parlay for this week. I'll go over it once more. And as I'm doing that, I'm going to type out this big old bet of mine. Actually, I'll just type out the big old bet while I'm going through it. So, my parlay is Washington at the Ravens. I'm going for the total match points of over 47.5. Arizona at Green Bay. I'm also going for the total match points of over 47.5. Houston at New England. I've got Houston favorites by 5.5 points. Going with the Broncos money line. I've got Pittsburgh at Las Vegas. Pittsburgh handicap of 2.5 as favorites. Atlanta at Carolina. I've got Atlanta favored by 4.5. Detroit at Dallas. I've got Detroit favored by 3.5. And finally, Cincinnati, New York Giants. I've got Cincinnati at 3.5. What I might actually do here as well, if I can just quickly have a look at the games, I kind of wanted to add the Buccaneers to this. The Buccaneers are a surefire winner this week, and if I put them at 3.5, that should make things fairly nice. So let me just add this. I don't know who's at where, but we're going Bucks. We're going Tampa Bay at New Orleans. We are going Tampa Bay minus 3.5. Boom. I believe that is what it says. Yes. TB 3.5. Brilliant. And that's the regular parlay for this week. Good luck, guys. Good luck. I hope it wins. If you're riding it, then I definitely do. Don't want to waste your money. Anyway, let us get to our $1 million bet ski poo. Let's rock this one out. First up, I have Terry McLaurin with 2+ touchdowns. Then I have same game, Derrick Henry, 1+ TD. That That's nice and clean. What else have we got? In the Washington Commanders vs Baltimore, I have Isaiah Likely. It's the same game actually. Likely to also score 1 TD. Then in Arizona at Green Bay, I have Jordan Love, 3+ passing TDs. Houston versus New England, I have Drake May, 1 interception. Next, in the Tampa Buccaneers versus New Orleans Saints game, I have Mike Evans for 2+ touchdowns. In the same game, I have Alvin Kamara with just 1+ TD. In the Los Angeles Chargers versus the Denver Broncos, I have Bo Nix. Whoa. Bo Nix for 1+ TD. That's a rushing touchdown. And then in the same game, I have Bo Nix for 1+ passing TD. And finally, to wrap this up, we have 2 more legs. We have Will Levis to throw 1+ interception. And finally, to make this a 100,000 odd bet, we've got Jamar Chase, 80+ yards, 80+ receiving yards. And there you go, guys. What the hell? Boom. Let's clean this up a little bit. And there you go, guys. Those are the bets. Regular parlay of. And finally, just so I can clip it, Washington at Baltimore, we've got the total match points over. I have 47.5. Arizona at Green Bay, we've got the total match points over 47.5 points. Houston at New England, we've got Houston favored by 5.5 points. We take the Broncos money line this week. Pittsburgh at Las Vegas, we've got Pittsburgh favored by 2.5. Atlanta Falcons and the Carolina Panthers, Atlanta favored by 4.5. Detroit Lions at Dallas, we've got Detroit favored by 3.5. Cincinnati at the New York Giants, we've got Cincinnati favored at 3.5. Tampa Bay at New Orleans, we've got Tampa Bay favored at 3.5. And that's my 9-leg parlay for this week. And then if you want to be a millionaire just like I do, this bet with $10 can get us there. I've got Terry McLaurin for 2+ touchdowns. I've got Derrick Henry for a touchdown. I've got Isaiah Likely in the same game for a touchdown. Usually that's bad call on my end, but Jordan Love, we've got 3+ passing touchdowns against the Arizona Cardinals. We've got Drake May to throw 1+ interception. We have Mike Evans to catch 2 touchdowns this game. Alvin Kamara to score 1 touchdown. We have Bo Nix to rush a TD, and we have Bo Nix to score a passing touchdown. Will Levis to throw one interception at least, and Jamar Chase to collect 80+ receiving yards. Now that is about $100,000 odds. A very low chance of it coming out. Hey, who knows? It could happen. It could happen. Anyway, have a great night, guys. I will be back on Monday to wrap up the NFL Sunday football games, and have a great night, jobbers. Enjoy yourselves.